Welcome to the show, Be the Change. And today's guest is already in the other side of my screen. He is Dr. P T Sunderam. What should I say about him? Before I introduce him, there is one phrase which he has sent to me before we started this interview 2 days back in a mail. He has written, rewire your mind, edit your heart, rewrite your life. Wonderful written words. It means a lot. We'll know more about him. Welcome to the show, Mr. Dr. P T Sunderam, married couple relationship mentor. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. And happy
Yeah,
to
sir.
meet a lot of people here.
Yeah. So we have just started the show. So people will be joining in. So before we start the show, sir, the phrases which you have sent to me, what does that mean actually?
Actually, the phrases is actually I'm a psychologist and I'm mentoring. Mentoring is a
Mm-hmm.
mothering. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then generally psychologist is a person who reads the mind. But here I have
Absolutely.
evolved to a level of mentoring. Mentoring is mothering.
Mm-hmm.
Mothering is a process of it is something like putting a seed, processing
Mm-hmm.
it, then afterwards for the whole cycle, larva, pupa, butterfly. So I'm
Okay.
not like other psychologists. I take
Mm-hmm.
from the whole stage. And this
Mm-hmm.
is a process where we help them psychologically edit their old thoughts, forget
Okay.
their old worries, and
Okay.
rewrite a new story for themselves.
Awesome. 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 So
That is
when
my
there
message.
are
Yeah,
awesome,
that is
sir.
my message. That is my message. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, when there is so much, because you have taken psychology and you're a psychologist and also you're a mentor and so many things you're doing, then why have you selected for marriage counselor or marriage thing as a subject, sir, as such?
Yeah. There is basically two reasons for that. See, why I
Mm-hmm.
went into marriage counseling is
Mm-hmm.
when I was around 9 years old.
Okay, sir.
We hail from South,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in Hyderabad for a major post of the time. My father was an
Mm-hmm.
ex-army man. He was a policeman,
Mm-hmm.
and he was not much educated. So you know what is the punishment and a policeman? Belt therapy. Anything wrong goes, belt is the only solution for us. So my father bought his own brothers, sisters, and all those things at the cost of my mother's willingness or unhappiness. So my mother used to tell me that way I'm not able to bear the torture of your father. We'll go to God. So I thought, okay, go to God means okay. I thought going to park we are around 8 years or 9 years. So what she did at that time was every day she used to tell like that, but never it happened. But one night she took me 7:30. She wake me up and told me, "Come, we'll go to God." I told okay. Then she took me to Hanumanji temple. There is a small well is there where she pushed me. She pushed her. I told you told take me to God and what you're doing. No, the shortcut from here. Then when I was trying to resist, just press my nostril, hand press nostril. I just dipped both of us, and I was completely choking, and I started wriggling my hands. And the pujari and all the people came, rescued us, and asked what happened. Then I told the whole story. Then the pujari told us, I really thank the pujari. He told us the bad name which your mother is going to earn after her going, will it decrease or increase? I told it will increase. Does he want that? No, no, I don't want that. Then see that your mother doesn't commit suicide. She should be alive to face the truth. Because once she is dead, whatever the people will say, that will become the fact. I told yes, this man is making some sense because at 9 years, some great person was telling. I told okay, so what should I do? So you have to save your mother. Don't commit suicide. You have to pray, cry with your father, whatever you want to do whatever steps you want. I told okay. Then he also told me, see, you are such a good boy. You are ready to commit suicide for the sake of your mother. But what about the mothers who doesn't have son like you? Then I told, what should I do? Then he told, you should help them also, save them. You have to help. You know why Hanumanji has helped you out? I don't know why. He told he has helped, saved your life only to save many mothers like your mother. You have to help thousands of mothers. Don't commit suicide. He was of course morally supporting me. At that age, I told, okay, I will do that. Not thousand, I will do. हजारों को नहीं लाखों को करेंगे करोड़ों को करेंगे. That is the sentence that was something cited. Maybe that is a God-made syllabus. At that time, I didn't think that I'll be doing my engineering, I'll be doing my MS counseling, I'll be doing my doctorate in NLP. I didn't think about it. That is one seed because my grandchildren ask me, so you when you talk to clients, you have so much patience. You talk
Mm-hmm.
to them hours together. Why it is like that? Then I told, answer goes to me is like that. It's a government syllabus. That was one painful incident. A second incident is actually I was working as a general manager of Bell, Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited,
Mm-hmm.
training department. There we used to recruit trainees, all MBA and graduates. And we used to train them for 1 year. And they were all like my children because they come from different parts of the country. So their parents used to come, cry, and go back. Sir, you have to take care of our children because just they went out of my city.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they have become parents, but I was a witness to their good, bad, and ugly. And I've seen
Okay.
people living in group. And one,
Mm-hmm.
they were, of course, they got married also. One couple told me, "Sir, don't you advise your student?" I told, "You are also my student." No, no, your student, my husband. I told, he's having so much affairs in the site. I told, until Allah, you come and tell me in front of him, I will not be able to advise. Is counseling is not advice. I should have a data to talk about it. Then one day she bought, she had a nursing baby in her hand. I told she, your guy is having affairs with it. Then I asked him what is happening, what she's telling is correct or not. Then he took a different took. He told her, what is wrong in it? If she wants, let she also have an affair. I will supply partner to her. So this is a typical South Indian girl, and I didn't expect that she'll become burst like that. She threw the baby on my table, glass table. Baby got injured and pulled his collar, threw him to it. So what the hell is talking? What does he think of me? He wants surprise. She ran away crying. And 3 days I was disturbed, and I asked this guy. This guy was not locatable. Then I told him, "You have to locate your wife and tell me, sir. Every time she does like this, sir. Every time she does like this, and she goes to the, I don't know all those things. Morally, it has happened in my room. I am responsible. If you don't take action, I am going to take action. I will give a police complaint against you. If something happens, I am not responsible." So this girl, what she has done, she has taken the baby and she went to her sister's house. So she has purchased rat poison. On the base, she has purchased rat poison. And luckily, what happened, there is some function is there, so the sister was not available. She kept the baby there, and it's around some 20 story there. There is a water tank is there on the top. She's crying every day there. So 3 days, fourth day. And fourth day, I told this boy, see, according to my school of psychology, you are a creative guy. Creative fellow will always be creative. And she is a very sensitive guy. She'll absorb like a sponge, but de-absorbing is very difficult for her. It may take months and years together. And if she goes to depression, and he told, yes, sir, I know that. You go. And he went, prayed, and bought her back. And she next day she called me, thank you, sir. As the guy come 1 hour late, she would have got my dead body. So this simple knowledge of these personalities, there are three personalities. Totally, the personalities are only three. One is a creative personality, another a logical personality, and a sensitive personality. They're all contribute in this one. So this simple knowledge people doesn't have. So that made me think, yes, I have got a better psychology, better knowledge, application psychology than anybody else in India. So
Correct.
that itself, the
Okay.
time itself, I decided that made me change, move towards this counseling. That is how my counseling of couples started. One is echo of my mother. I want to save my mother. I could not save my mother, but these are the girls who are my mother. These are the boys of my father. I see my future mother and future father in them. I don't want them to suffer like me. I don't want the children to suffer like me. My mission is to help some 1 million couples like this. That is the reason. That is
So,
how it started.
I understand. So, being the married couple relationship mentor, you must have seen many couples in the process in the thing. Why do you think that the this generation couples are facing much more problems than the couples of 80s, 90s, or 70s for that matter? For small things also there is a rupture. Why do you think is that now the people are not adjusting to things, or they need their own space? What do you think? What do you think actually is the reason? Because I've seen my parents in a different relationship. I see the present generation of people in a different relationship. So why do you think that the word adjustment is something which is not there? Is that true? It's That's what I think. What is your say, sir?
A very good question which you're asking is people to understand these particular Android generation, the way they are brought up is different. The radio generation is different, the TV generation is different, Android generation is different. Okay. See, the current generation, they are trapped in an instant gratification syndrome. What is instant gratification? Press the button, get the things done. For
Oh,
anything, they press the button. Okay.
okay.
They do not know that app has been developed for 1 year together. They only know how to apply the app. Anything you want, movie, press the button. You want drinks, press the button. You want games, press the button. So they think only choosing is the option for them. Choosing is option for them. So they want instant gratification. They don't want to believe in that effort. Okay, they
Okay.
don't want to believe in effort. So instant gratification actually want anything effort based they don't do. I had my own story. My one of my management in IIT Roorkee they came, and he was giving so much of tortures for me. So I want to talk to my director. I'm an M Tech. You should give me double salary. Then I told him, go and talk. Director never gave the appointment. Then he told sir, what the director is doing, he is not doing it. His rules are like this, he will not do. Then he started making playing a lot of games. He used to get a car. He said, I don't have provision to put my car in the room. I said, it is a hospital, it is not for a car. Then
Okay.
he did a lot of things up and down and all those things, and he promised certain things. He took money, and as a result, then I had to transfer him to somewhere else.
Okay.
And there was a lot of pressure for me to, but management protected me. At the end, what happened? That fellow resigned the job and get out. So they think instantly, just like pressing an app, getting things done. See, the parents are also spoiling them. What actually happening?
Yes.
Yes, you are encouraging the app, but you can get anything, but you cannot get a job. Can you stop a transfer? Can you job a
No.
resignation? You cannot do it.
No. No, you
So
can't.
that is what, as long as people are instant app generation is like that, they will suffer. They have to suffer. Once the pain comes, the gain comes. No pain, no gain.
Yeah. Very true,
And
sir.
I'm not telling that. I'm not telling that all generations are good. My son, my daughter is another example. I have a grandson. We had a same problem. My grandson is around 9 years old. Now this fellow is, he was earlier we were playing with a cube and all those things. I used to tell he's a game guy. He never used to. But I told we cannot do because now of course when the flood is coming, we cannot complain. Now the thing how to save from the flood, isn't it? Because the flood everybody is coming. Then after
Absolutely.
you observe where actually the interest is there. Then afterward, both the parent they started and found out that fellow was having interest in shooting, a particular specific game where is a pistol shooting is there. Then my daughter then took me to that rifle shooter in the sports arena in Bangalore, and now he is going for rifle shooting. So that
Okay.
passion, if we can convert into a hobby,
Okay.
what happens now? That fellow is only thinking about that. He could talk to his friends and he gets to only that type of friendship. So you can also convert. If a mother is proactive, definitely can convert. If a
Um,
mother is not, if the mother university is wrong, life university is gone. My mother
God,
they
correct.
had very low self-esteem. A lady who cannot fight with her husband to protect herself, that is the reason I'm a victim to that. I say the MBA, mother university is gone, life university is gone. Boss university is wrong, job university is gone.
Job. Absolutely.
Job is
Fair.
gone. A
Fair.
boss plays games. He doesn't have any professional approach. He's not an MBA. He's not been trained. He has been not guided. Games his boss has played, he will be on subordinate.
Absolutely.
Similarly,
Don't
similarly,
leave
the third
companies, they
one,
leave the bosses. That's true.
yeah, third one I say MBA, mother university, boss university, and the academic university. What is happening academic university? See, when I was there, when I was in engineering, I did somewhere in the 80s. I didn't have much option because there were only three engineering colleges. Based on the demand, engineering colleges were increased. Now, what has
Correct.
happened? Anybody wants can become engineer. And the
Absolutely.
students once they go into that, they think they are engineers. They are not even students; they are engineers. That is the many people. Everybody, if you do the same, everybody's thing, you will get the same output. Many MBAs or in the classroom, they are the same thing. They are out of the job because you do not have a unique skill. So these are the three culprits of society: mother
Yes.
university, boss university, and also the academic university. If they are wrong, the whole society is gone. But the only option is a mother. There is no substitute for the parents' homework. Because teacher is not worried about it. Nobody is worried about it. You should be worried about your children. A husband should be about his future wife and future mother. That's all. They all have to, that is the reason I am into this mission of helping and empowering 1 million young couples.
Awesome. So that was wonderful. That's what I have even read in your when you sent me the details to. empower 1 million couples to live a wonderful married life. So, coming back to the question which I want to ask is that, when they love each other and get married with lot of passion, love, and this thing, they're going to live forever, and they fight with their parents and then get married, and all that happens. But once they live together, then they'll find all issues, they'll find all flaws in each other, and then they go to the divorce. Now, you must, in your career, must have seen many, many such couples. Why is that there is a thin line which is people are breaking, and they're not understanding each other? When they were lovers, they like each other so much. Now, when they live together 24/7, they hate too much. For such couple, do you tell them to hold on for some more time, or you say that it's better to split? How do you suggest, sir?
See, my clients are very clear. See, when a couple clients come to me, I talk to the
Mhm.
husband separately, wife separately. I
Okay.
don't believe in what they talk
Mm-hmm.
because every story I got two sides. Okay, I talk to them free of cost. I tell them, give me an email. What do you expect from me?
Mm-hmm.
Once they give an email, then only I take them. I talk about my money and other things. Until then,
Okay.
free. Okay, number one. This is where I do my pre-work. Number one. Okay, if there is a pain, then only there is a. I told you, na, when I have a toothache, I will not be doing this talk. I'll be running to a dentist. Similarly, because these two couples are having pain, I have taken that. No, if the person is not
Correct.
giving email, I don't take up. I'm not worried about them. And
Correct.
every session, he has to do a homework.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we
Mm-hmm.
give them a V diary. What is V diary? V diary is husband and wife sit together. Every week, they should tackle one problem after another.
Okay.
If they don't come with V diary, I don't take up the further. They have to do the homework and come up, number one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And the couples who come to me, see, do what you told them, people like, they don't like. They know more about each other. It's not
Mm-hmm.
a question of liking. See, there are cases where people
Mm-hmm.
are both the couple are married with the intention of getting divorced. Within the loophole of the divorce guidelines, they married. They are so much intelligent. These generation are not meant to work like you and me. They are meant to rule the galaxy. I have a lot of respect for them. But they
Okay.
misuse the guideline. So that is what
Okay.
the college is teaching. That is what the media is teaching. He will not be different. And I would say the mother culprit. What is the mother has taught? One of my friends, he is in Bahamas. His
Uh-huh.
daughter is in doing medicine here. He says, sir,
Okay, sir.
last week I put 10 lakhs, sir. Now within
Huh?
1 week she has spent a whole 10 lakhs.
Okay.
I want to know, sir. Kindly talk to her. I cannot talk to her. Number one. Okay. First of all,
Uh,
you gave the money, but did you
okay.
teach her how to spend the money? No.
No. Yeah.
That is the mistake.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, when it's your responsibility to teach them. You are thinking, what is sir, now, for every 5 rupees, sir, I used to borrow. I don't want my daughter to borrow. Your thinking is correct, but she is not in the same paradigm as you are thinking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Her
Mm-hmm.
age group is in, her needs are different. It is your
Mm-hmm.
mistake to do that. So parents
Mm-hmm.
give the knowledge, but everywhere, see, reading, how many parents are reading books? How many
Mm-hmm.
parents are attending seminars? When mother is not educated, children will be like that only.
Mm-hmm.
Education is a must. I always tell, see, my method is we do a lab, we call a lab. Lab means 21 days they have to be with me. Early in the morning, 5
Oh.
o'clock, they have to report. Husband and
Mm-hmm.
wife has a report. I got some four couples from UK. Early in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
5 o'clock, they get up. And what we do, the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual foresight, we write down the goals and we do a
Mm-hmm.
therapy. Okay. I say, see, if you want to change the visible, you have to change the invisible in the mind. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So invisible has to be changed, not the visible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thoughts leads to feeling leads to action leads to result. If I have to change the result, I have to change my action. If I have to change my action, I have to change my feeling. If I have to change my feeling, I
Okay.
have to change my thoughts. If I have to change my thoughts, what is it? Either you have to go for mentoring or read books. If you don't read books, you're like a jungly fellow. So don't complain afterwards. You're
Very,
willingly postponing your future. This is an
very.
educational era. Everywhere knowledge, knowledge. A person who's not having knowledge, he is automatically a jungly fellow. Must
Mm-hmm.
now it is the parents have to update. Because what
Mm-hmm.
happens to children? Children are more updated than the parents.
Mm-hmm.
You agree with me? When they go to school, they've got a friends and they
Yeah.
get updated. And in my case, what happened? My grandson is the fellow who did all the work. The app is there or anything. He's the first fellow. I have to respect them. So they are more updated. But the mother is getting outdated. Do you know what is the youngest age of the youngest father in this world? 9 years. 9 years, the youngest father in this world. Why? Mother and father are not. What has happened there? Why can't it happen here? It already happened in Kerala. Why can't it happen in your family, in my family? Parents think just because I am here like a sadhu sannyasi, pray to God, things will change. No. God is also suffering out of corona. So main thing I blame the parents. And I would say not even the husband, but the mother.
Mother.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
naturally, mother has to take care because the patience and the way of absorbing mother, nobody else can. Mother cannot be substituted by anybody.
No, that is very wise, no, sir. You're saying only mother wise that father is equally responsible for the child's growth and well-being. Forget about well-being. I've seen many kids who have grown up to be very arrogant because they miss their father's love and affection, being with the single parent, with the mother. Um,
See,
wha-
I agree with you. See, I want you to think from my angle. See, this is an extraordinary case you are telling. See, first the baby sees whom? Mother. In
Mother,
the
absolutely
9 months in the mother's womb. Okay.
correct.
And whatever
Mhm.
the mother says, only he listens.
Mhm.
So as long as he
Correct.
goes to school, mother is the role model,
Correct, sir.
not even father. Afterward, oh, such a big father is there going in the car. Then father becomes. Afterward, then the teacher becomes the role model. Mummy, what you're telling my mummy, my teacher told me 3 to 3 is equal to 10. He might have misheard, but said, no, my teacher told me. Auntie, unless teacher has to correct, mother tells he will not. Then after teacher, what is becoming? Once you go to college, friends.
Correct.
Friends are the role model. So mother is the
Friends,
number one role model.
yeah, true, sir.
So
True,
what is
sir.
the role model? He acts as more a mother than a father. Father is an ATM. He's a part-time person. His father is a full-time mother. The dream of mother, think of mother. No problem. And the way the molding can be done, only mother can do.
Absolutely.
That is the
Absolutely.
reason I am not telling father is not. Father can play motherly role. That is also there. Mother means not only lady. That role of
Mhm.
responsibility, nurturing, telling sorry for him, finding his own method of communicating. That anybody mother can play, but mostly mother knows better because she has taken the baby 9 months. She knows better. That is the reason I say mother. I'm not telling the father is not responsible. In that sense, I was telling.
True, sir. I got it now. So now, when coming back to the marriage issues people face, most of the couple are, facing. When you get married, you are getting married to a family. They say most of the issues start with the couple because of the family which they have to go through,
Hmm.
especially when it comes to women, sir. When the girl, she comes with lot of hopes and these things, and when she comes here, that they don't gel well with the family. It can be mother-in-law, sister-in-law, whoever it is, and the issue starts, sir. Such situations have ended up till divorce, and people have divorced not because of the guy, but because of the family he's carrying, and the guy cannot live his family. So these things also happen for such kind of people. What do you suggest being a mentor
See,
for the?
I told you one thing. See, that the last 2 decades of this one, I always say the sketch, the scar, and the stress. These are the three problems. What is the sketch? The parenting sketch. All the parenting, what actually happens is, I had a case where actually both the parents are trying to pull the couple apart.
Okay.
Both the parents are playing the game. They may be right in their own direction.
Hmm.
But when you go inside, what actually happens, when you see one side what happens, even still, if the mother is having a problem, she goes and hides in the grandmother's house. That is the model has been accepted here.
Okay.
Any problem is that don't solve with your husband. Go and sit in your mother's house. So he will come saying sorry for you. Maybe your father belonged to old generation, he may do it, but next generation is not ready for that. Blindly follow the one. And the clash between, I would say, clash between the couple is not because of personal clash. It is a personality clash. What is a girl? Girl is nothing but her father and mother's personality. Boy is his mother's and father's personality. So it is a
Okay.
clash between these two personalities. That means three persons. What is three personalities there? Girl, girl's mother, girl's father, boy, boy's mother, mother. These six people are fighting together.
Correct. Absolutely.
Are
Yeah.
you getting the point? And moreover, when they are playing the games, when what happened, my mother knows best. Therefore, I will go because I have seen my grandmother also doing, my father also doing that. Therefore, I model that. So, what models you are having?
Mm.
I told you, na, the role models makes a difference. If you have been seeing, I told you, na, mother who my mother, everybody will tell my mother is the best mother. But how will I compare? When I go to college, then only I see what the mother, my mother doesn't know anything. My teacher know better. My so many college professors there. But first I see the mother. She is my first teacher. I will give 10 by 10 marks to her.
Absolutely.
But gradually the role models you accept in your mind, that makes a big difference.
Absolutely, sir.
So
So,
the
well,
fight is not between them, fight in between their parents, but these are people on the front end. The back end, they are there.
sir, I want to ask you one more question, sir. Like, there are different types of counselors are there, sir. What is this specifically marriage counseling different? How is it different from the other, mentors or psychologists or psychiatrists? How is that, sir? And one more thing along this, I want to ask is: are people open to come and talk to you openly, or still there is a cliche, or still there is a stigma attached to us? So why should we be vulnerable? We can keep quiet. Why should we open up? Usually, it's there. No, sir. People don't go to psychologists and psychiatrists for that reason. Is that the same with you, sir? And how do you face when you face such kind of couple where you don't open up too much, but still they say a little bit of their information? How do you see, sir?
See, one thing you asked me, you asked me two questions. See,
Yes. Yes.
one is how it is different. Mine is a mathematically measurable, result-oriented mentoring. Okay, I go beyond counseling. There is a difference between
Okay.
counseling, coaching, and mentoring. Teaching
Okay,
is
sir.
only teaching; they give the knowledge.
Okay.
Counseling is taking the person who is drowning to the shore. If he
Oh.
is drowned, that is counseling. And a
Mm.
person who is on the shore, make him run is coaching. Okay. So the whole thing is called mentoring. Mentoring is more than counseling. What I do, I told you, take a seed,
Mm.
put them, nurture them, make them into a
Mm.
base, they handle. That is the reason 3 months, why these couples are there with me for 3 months. Every day
Mm.
they have to set goals. And I'm different between mentor and a teacher. A mentor is accountable. Next day I
Mm.
have to account why you cannot produce result. I'm
Correct.
not knowing, I'm doing skills. I'm teaching them doing skills, not knowing skills. Teachers need only knowing. Knowing is not equal to doing.
Mm.
And I apply a technique called NLP, Neuro Linguistic Programming. I started in India. The Neuro
Okay.
Linguistic Programming is a mathematical psychology. Results has to come. If results are not coming, there are only two mistakes. I am not guiding you properly, or you are not
Mm.
doing it.
Listening. Doing it.
That is the reason. And moreover, our school of psychology is positive psychology. If you go to a psychologist, because any
Mm.
problem, he will tell you go for the find the root cause. Okay.
Mm.
They assume that there is a problem at the end of the psychological problem.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm. Mm.
There is
Mm.
specific reason. Either he's under depression, or he's having guilt feeling, or he's having a phobia. They move with that assumption. But ours is not like that.
Mm.
We don't believe in that there is a past, because what happens the
Mm.
more in the past, you do a lot of research, lot of tests. The test will pile up, but the
Mm.
patient will die.
Mm.
That is the reason the NLP is a different school of psychology where we take him to positive, irrespective of the background. I want you to see the future. The energy you spend in the back end, we spend in the front end.
Mm.
Forget it,
Yeah.
maybe a good, bad, ugly. Forget about it. What
Mm.
actually happened? If you look at there, see, I want to
Mm.
forget that, isn't it? But you are making me to think about it. Therefore, I are going to further depression. That is where we don't take people there. We want result. Now we produce result. Number one. What was the second question?
I was asking that why is that? Sir, I forgot. What did I ask?
One question was this
I'll
one.
just check the question 1 minute, sir.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I was just asking about, why is that, today's generation, when there is an issue, when they really want to split, you mentor them to stay back,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
they.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that is right. What it is, I'm not here a person to recommend divorce or go against divorce. There are genuine reasons where they badly need divorce. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
moreover, what actually happens is this is from the clinical lab. No, when the client
Mm-hmm.
comes to me, maybe 1 or 2 sessions, they may reluctantly come, maybe for the
Mm-hmm.
husband's sake or wife's sake. But the
Mm-hmm.
third session, fourth session, once they feel I am very, very sincere in their approach, they tell the whole truth. Okay, sir, this
Oh,
is the story, that is not the story. That I have to tell because my father-in-law is in the picture. That I have to make father in the picture, my husband in the picture. This is sometimes when they tell the truth, I don't have any answer. So the lady has taken a very powerful decision. That is a decision. Nobody can take a better decision than what she is doing at that time. So I don't have an answer. I only say, what should I do? Shall I tell you? No, no, I don't want to sell. Don't want to tell. I can only relieve your stress. If you are
Okay.
not allowing me to talk to them, then I cannot do that. But I am not a person to go for mentoring or not. See, I had a case. There was a case where a lady wanted to go for a fourth time for a remarriage.
Oh,
And,
okay.
that they were doing the pre-marriage. I have got a pre-marriage lab. A pre-marriage lab is where we take the lady and we take husband's data and make him experience the future family.
Okay.
10 days, he has to experience the future family, how he has to tackle the father, how the father-in-law, mother-in-law. Then when I did the compatibility, I told, your first husband is better than what you're thinking. I told her, sir, how do you know that? No, the data you gave, I gave it. Yes, sir, I want to go back, but he's already settled. I cannot go back. I can go as a friend, but I cannot go into life. And you are doing the same mistake. The why you reject your first husband, second husband is because of these mistakes.
Oh.
Okay, not because you are getting a better partner. Never you will get a better partner unless you are doing repeating the same mistake. You're assuming a partner will come, and afterwards he becomes sorry. Go for that. Then afterwards she didn't believe for some period. Afterwards the first husband came, then this person came. Then afterwards she was convinced because what actually these people are doing is without realizing their mistake, they think if I get a better partner, I'll be settled better.
Oh.
That is where I made her realize, and of course she has withdrawn the distance that decision. So we are not here to say good or bad, ugly. That is their life because ultimately, once they take the responsibility, they have to face that. There are cases
Absolutely.
who are, even after now, I am doing a couple who are, they are drivers, but they say, "Sir, I want you to counsel us so that we do not know why we are doing mistakes." Because now I have to. The son is with me, and the daughter is with her. I have to take care, sir. I have to take tip from my wife. So we want her. Let she have her own life. I will have mine. But for the sake of children, you counsel us. You kindly tell us what are the mistakes we are doing. There are couples like that also. And second thing, you told people are coming. Yes, they are coming because now because of IT sector, what happens? A lot of people are going to West and coming up. They're going back to America and coming back is not a problem. They know about it. But I have two clinics. One clinic is in OMR. It is in IT sector here in Chennai, and Tamaram. Tamaram is a typical traditional parents, first generation parents.
Okay.
What I say, I tell sir, my son is doing very well. You have helped him out, and why don't you do one more counseling for another 4 or 5 sessions? I told I can do that, but provided you help me. What help you want? I want you to come for counseling.
Oh.
Then the parent that OMR parents, the IT parents, they are ready. But traditional parents are there. Sir, what, sir, at this age, what you are teaching is not required. I don't. I'll give money. You teach to my son. Your son is very intelligent. I cannot question him beyond a particular point. Please understand. Android generation are very, very intelligent. They do their homework. They go to internet, they do all the homework, then they come back. So don't, I tell them, it is not easy to fool your son. He may not be talking with you, but he talks with everybody. Either you update or you face the truth. Don't think your son is ordinary. Early in the morning, same innocent face. Evening, same innocent. In between innocent, a lot of information is gone. One MBBS syllabus is going every day in a child's mind. Parents
Absolutely.
are getting outdated. Parents are getting outdated. They are not worried about that. Then children will be always like that. And the same thing, if you don't improve, one more, I tell the same thing. If you don't improve, what's going to happen? The same modeling. And I tell him, in other words, see, do you want your grandson to come and getting counsel with my grandson? That is what you're exporting. The same behavior from father, you imported it. Now you don't want to alter that for software. You're passed on to next generation, third generation.
Got it. Got it.
So naturally, you'll be like that only.
Absolutely. 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 So, my next question before I start it, the people who are watching this show, please, if you have any such issues related to family issues or to the marriage issues, if you have, you can contact Dr. P T Sunderam. He's wonderful mentor, counselor. You can just talk to him, and he will solve your issues and also give directions to you. Sir, I have a question here. It's always when it comes to the marriage, women is taking most of the blame in the society. If you take,
Woman,
not women are taking most of the blame. Usually, even if the man makes the mistake, women are considered to saying that you didn't do properly, you were not good, you were so bad. So that is the reason he is arguing with you or fighting with you. Usually, the girl's family also blames the girl only instead of blaming the boy. Many situations have been that, and even the society looks, the girl in such a way that she's a mistake maker in marriages. So when such cases you go through, you might have seen such cases. What do you have to say for such kind of situations, sir?
See, first of all, I am telling you that is the role society has given that. Number one. Number two
Mm.
is, see, if if you're hinting me that my mother is bad, no, my mother is not bad. My mother had good qualities and also bad qualities. Okay, certain areas she was weak for various reasons. See, for example, I am 64, but the hair is still black because my mother used to tell me to put only coconut oil,
Correct, correct.
nothing else. See, my mother had a lot of good qualities. Okay, she used to do
Very
a lot of. She used to read a lot of books. My book reading daily, almost every week, I read 2 books. Earlier, I was reading one book every day. That book reading happened because my mother was doing it.
absolutely.
Are you getting the point? Every lady is having good and bad quality. Only thing is she is having a shock absorbing quality because she carries. See, a lady will always like that. She can empathize. You know what is empathy?
Yeah,
Empathy is I can go into your body and I can feel for you.
correct.
That is empathy. But Gent is having a sensitive circuit. He is only having a sorry circuit. See, the feeling circuit, we call it a visual circuit, auditory circuit, a feeling circuit. Feeling cells are more in the woman and absent in the men. And it's very easy. He is a very great manipulator. For him, he want to justify logically, he want to justify.
Very
Naturally, if somebody has to accept, no. The vice versa also is true, isn't it? I have seen many cases where the gents have also accepted the blame. Okay, I am like this, what to do? But yes, by nature, God's grace, woman is very, very, very sensitive, very agile. And because I will tell you one more thing, Jyoti Garu. Another 100 years, the Indian divorce rate will be less, the lowest in India, in the world. Why? I have my own research. Because any baby who is born on this earth in India, he knows his father is either Shiva or he's or Vishnu or is Brahma. He knows
correct.
the story from the day of Burrakata or whatever it is. He knows Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma. Shiva will fight with Parvati and Vishnu will fight with Lakshmi. Brahma will fight with. They say sorry. They go there. They meet together. He knows that. He
Correct,
has seen
correct.
that before their mother. For he has seen the story. Therefore, he will accept and re-accept and reject. And he knows that fluctuation, life, it is not available in a biblical model. That is the reason divorce rate is very high. If we can think from my angle, in biblical psychology, what has happened? Single God. Bachelor is the God. And you model your God. Here, Indians are already model Shiva, Vishnu, and Parvati.
Correct, correct, absolutely.
Therefore, they are not a person who will go such easily for divorce. Even there are cases very, even though they are divorced, still they are together. They go meet. They may not be legally doing it, but they are meeting together. They are now after maturity is coming afterward. There are cases in that side and this side, both sides of the reality is there.
So, when it comes to where marriages, most of the marriages are, compromise marriages. Sometimes, in spite of knowing that his wife is having an affair, or the wife knows that he's having another affair. When such situations happen, and these couples come to you, and talking about the affairs, why, sir, actually the extramarital affairs start? Do you think that most of the time it is the mistake between the partners, or is it because the relationship is not very true, or they don't talk to each other? Why is that, when they loved each other so much in the beginning, maybe after 10 years, the guy starts to have an affair or the woman starts to have an affair, vice versa, whatever may be the case. And such cases, how do you deal with it, sir? And what do you say, that should they split because they had affairs?
I am not an advisor here to tell them you become good. I am a breakdown counselor. If there is a pain, there is a gain. No improvement. Okay. If you cannot measure, I tell you now, measure if you are what you cannot be measured cannot be improved. That is why I tell homework is a must. Why ask them to give me email? You give a homework, that means you are ready. I told instant
Correct.
generation, they want instant satisfaction. So you are asking why these people are affair. Why, yes, affair. I was reading a Gallup survey. Gallup survey, what they're telling is this affairs are accepted. That is what the modern generation is telling because of so many apps are coming.
Mm.
They are a victim to prawn. They will be thinking like that. For a marriage, sanctity is not there. For everything is choosing. Marriage is also choosing. Rejection is also choosing. Killing is also choosing for them.
Oh. Mm.
So they do not have a value. See, it is something for a 3 year or a 1 year old baby. You go and
Mm.
tell, you want to go to Hyderabad or you want to go to Delhi? What she will do? She will choose a finger. She is not choosing Hyderabad.
Oh,
And
very
you assume that she is choosing Hyderabad. Don't think
true.
because they have grown up, they should be mature, they should not have affair, they should respect our culture. No. Their knowledge is still that app knowledge only. As long as they hit by a pain,
Mm.
rejected, what you
Mm.
cannot introspect. Paschatapam called in Telugu. Mana
Pashchatap.
வேதனை ஏ இ- அஹ், மன உளைச்சல் ஐயோ இப்படி ஆயிடுச்சு अरे ऐसा हो गया ऐसा नहीं करना था that only makes you melt and
சார்
rewire your mind
இருக்குமா இருக்குமா இல்ல நடிப்பாங்களா சார்? நிறைய பேர் நடிப்பாங்க சார், அதுதான் நான் சொல்றேன்.
நடிச்சா என்கிட்ட வரமாட்டாங்களே இமெயில் பண்ணா நான் அவங்கள பத்தி பேசலையே ஐ ஆம் டெல்லிங் அபவுட் மை கேஸ் வை ஐ டேக் within session I can know them we got a
Okay.
in NLP psychology with the eyeball movement I can tell you a whole personality.
Oh.
Just looking at you not in our school of thinking, you not come and tell me anything. Just be available. You have to tell me whether I'm correct or not.
Oh.
So psychology is no more the traditional psychology of dreams or perceptions. Psychology has become a technology now. Now, World Mental Health, after the COVID, what happened? They have redrawn. They have given first priority to psychology. Earlier it was lost. Now it has
Last
taken
sir,
a
ஆமா.
first shape.
Very
It has
true.
taken a first shape. And in my case, people who with our school of therapy, they are super advanced. Because we produce results. Nobody is doing, say, I'm 100% result because I am not measuring. My clients are measuring. Otherwise, why they should get up in the morning, 5 o'clock, do
ஆமா.
homework? Pain irukku. They
கண்டிப்பா.
want to join back. They have understood the mistakes. These children also improve, but it will take some time. Sometimes they realize the pain. Without the pain, they will go to the graveyard. They pass on the same blueprint to the children. If you don't improve, the children has to suffer. That's
No, majorly that's true. That's
that's all.
horrible. Very true, sir. So wonderful, sir. We had a wonderful session, sir. We had very many things, sir. People who wants to reach you, how should they reach you to get counsel?
The
People
one is
who
there is something called Practo.com. Practo.com is a
okay,
website about doctors. There, if you go to
okay.
Chennai and put psychologist, my name will come on. Otherwise, I have 700 YouTube videos are there. My data are here. Also, number is there. Okay,
Yeah.
this
So
is
the number is
my couple,
96. Awesome, sir. You have
my
a deep
brand. I am born to connect these two people. You know, these two I
awesome,
have to
sir.
connect. Yeah. Then only I
Awesome.
can reach 1 million couple. I want
You
people
have
like
to
you.
reach, sir. I really wish that you should reach that much, sir. And people should reach you for and understand, and they should not have the stigma that ஐயோ நான் கவுன்சிலர் கிட்ட போறேனே என்ன நினைக்குவாங்க, அவர் என்ன நினைப்பாரு. மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் த டைம் இல்லையா சார், கவுன்சிலர் நம்மளை பத்தி என்ன நினைப்பாங்கன்ற இதுலயே சில பேர் போக மாட்டாங்க. ஜஸ்ட் சொல்றேன் உங்களுக்கு, நிறைய பேர் என்னோட ஃப்ரெண்ட் சர்க்கிள்ல பார்த்திருக்கேன். They don't go to these counselors thinking that, oh, they will judge me, they will think me like that. That's the thing. So in the show, this shows I'm really doing because don't have that perception that they will not judge you. Their profession and their this thing itself is to be mentoring you, sir.
Well, that is there in certain areas. I'm telling you. I told a Tambaram parent, you don't want அது நம்ம ஒண்ணும் பண்ண முடியாது. See, if you want to improve, take a risk. That is always there. And the person who takes the risk better, he will always succeed. So you
ஆமா
are
sir.
doing for the sake of your children. Please understand. I see three type of couple. One is that puppet couple. Puppet couple is the parents are controlling. You come this side, you come this side. And second is emotional scars. Every lady is having an emotional scar in her life. Every boy is having a from the child. கக்க முடியாது, முழுங்க முடியாது, சொல்ல முடியாது, துப்ப முடியாது. So all the injuries, small things, they are not accepted. I was rejected. My father died. No support for me. Whole night I was punished in the store. So these are all emotional wounds which are there in the mind. This cannot be removed easily. They are like a weed. It's still growing in their mind. That is the reason one step forward, two step backward, one step forward, two step backward. They want to become good. Why they are not becoming? Because somewhere that emotional incident is coming. The
ஆமா
second
sir.
one. And the third in getting, the many other people who come from IT couple, they are completely after 5 years or 10 years, they come to a point of burnout point. It's like a moving dead body. They become a robot. No, Pandre sir, I'm not happy, sir. Earlier I was happy, sir. They lock themselves in the room. They become a robo, no
Very
emotional connection.
introverts. They become too introvert.
Yeah,
Ah,
they become. These are only three problems I come across.
very true. No, yeah,
One,
sir. My own family.
the earlier earlier you come, you better then. And who should do this? This the company should do the training program for. They are not interested. When mother is not interested, boss is not interested. Who will be interested? You have to take interest on yourself.
Correct.
Otherwise,
Yes,
the same thing you will be taking revenge on your wife and your children.
very true, sir. Very true, sir. Sir, before we end the session, what do you want to say to the new generation couple and the couple who are in the mid-age couples? What do you have to say, sir?
Well, என்ன couple இருந்தாலும் ஒண்ணுமா, if it's a village couples, I always tell, no, see, I always tell, many people say, sir, we cannot do that. Then you accept, see, no generation born in Chennai, working in Delhi,
Hmm.
born in Noida, working in Bangalore. You
Hmm.
are away from the parents. That is where every generation is suffering. Agreed. But can we accept some person as a role model, or a chitapao, or appao, anniyo, chittiyo? I had a
Hmm.
case, where these people were living in groups. I don't want to tell anything about, you understand that. And they were in group, they were enjoying the part of their work. And what actually happened is afterwards, the one boy, one girl, they become little mature. No, this is not a good area for us. Now they got separated, they got married.
Hmm.
Then after 3 years, the separated life, pious life, this boy got once again that itch back. He told, we will go back. He
Okay.
told, no, I cannot. My baby is there, my son is there. I cannot do. Nothing will happen. No, nothing. And then she divorced the boy. She told, see, same thing. Why this is happening? This is happening because no mother, no father. If a father is there, what will happen? If a bhabhi is there, ये क्या कर रहा है? वो लड़की के पीछे क्यों जा रहा है? 11 बजे क्यों आ रहा है तू? One pinny will come and fight for you.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Because
sir.
what happens in the pressure cooker, you are having three alarms, no? You are having three alarms. But here there is a straight final alarm you are coming. Because parents will serve as the first alarm, second bell, third bell, fourth bell. If you are a joint family, so you cannot have a mentor. So I tell these people, okay, you cannot do one thing. Identify in your relative, kindly talk to one senior person. You identify one mentor. Maybe you identify one pedranana. You identify uncle. You identify father. Talk to them. Share with them. Their stories will guide you. Don't
Absolutely. Yeah.
go only with your age group and your own group friends. If you go, same thing will be there. So you should have, okay, agreed. You are away separated because of various reasons. Then you access one senior person as your model. That is one. And second thing is, for people who educate people, I would say that kindly read the books. If you are not updating, automatically you are outdating. That is the reason most of my clients are all IT sector, because IT sector, every time they have to read the book. They have to update Windows 7, Windows 9, Windows 10. For them, homework is not a problem. I get other executives from other MNCs, but they are not so committed. Because what happens, once they become an engineer, lifelong is engineer. Not worry about it. So once they are not updating their mind, their concentration will not come.
Correct, sir. Correct, sir.
That is the reason my clients are only 0 to 5 years. Why 0 to 5 years? Because a lot of mistakes are happening. I'll tell you a last case. This girl told me 1 week, mother came with the bottle. Sir, 1 week, sir, not going, husband, she's refusing. She says, I will go divorce. Then both came to me. Then what happened, sir? It's very painful, sir. I don't want to tell. Somehow you have to tell me, ma. If you don't tell, then they will go to some other psychiatrist. Something will happen. Then I asked the mother to go back. Well, what happened? She told, sir, I will tell you, sir, don't tell my mother. And that I will tell you afterwards. Okay. What happened? Then she told, sir, boy's mother is not respecting my mother, sir. Oh. You also very unhappy, no, sir? Your mother was not respected. Yes. 6, 7 times she did like that, sir. That boy's mother doesn't respect my mother. Okay, you tell me one or two incidents. How did you respond? What incident, sir? எப்பமா ஆச்சுது என்ன சொன்னாங்க? What was the dialogue she told you? நான் பார்க்கலையே. Then who told you? My brother told. On brother's perception, she is deciding her future.
Oh my God.
This is the type of people, they do not, how they can run their life if they are running on perceptions.
ரொம்ப கஷ்டம்
Because
சார்.
parents are not taught them.
ஆமா.
She are not allowed the parents. Both things. Parents are not taught them, is not. So because they have wrong role models, their friends are all wrong, all app consultant, Google consultant, what they will know. He will
ஆமா
guide
சார்.
you from the Google only. You should choose your friends
இல்ல சார்,
correctly.
இல்ல சார். இப்ப வந்து நீங்க மொத்தமாவே பேரண்ட்ஸ் சொல்றீங்க இல்லையா? Because you're saying everything is parents. But most of the parents are working, sir. Now, இப்ப you are handling a 5-year married couple பாக்குறீங்க. Within 5 years, these
இல்ல
parents.
5 years நான் ஹெல்ப் பண்ணணுங்கிறேன் நான். Because after 5 years they get adjusted.
ஓ, அப்படி சொல்றீங்களா?
அதான் சொல்றேன். நீங்க இதாட்டு கொஸ்டின் அது கிடையாதுமா. நீங்க சொன்னீங்க வந்து ஒர்க்கிங் கப்பல் நோ எக்ஸ்கியூஸ். See, I
No
was
excuse.
working, my wife was working in a bank. See, very
ஆமா சார்.
simple thing. What happened is, see, you have a gift of, see, if just go over reading, you will know your first thing என்னன்னா, இப்போ உன் பையன் அது பண்ணக்கூடாது, இது பண்ணக்கூடாது, இது பண்ணக்கூடாது. So, what has happened to the baby? அம்மா வந்து don't do list கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. Do list கொடுத்தாங்களா?
குடுக்கல.
கொடுக்கல. So you should also demonstrate do list. What I did when I was it after came into the knowledge, when my daughter some good homework or she does a good chart, I take 10 rupees and give it. Very good pandama, very good pandama. 10 rupees, 20. It's not a question of money. That is an external recognition. It goes to subconscious mind. My dad likes these things. அது பண்ணுங்களேன். Somehow that should go into the mind of the child. My mom and dad likes this. My mom and dad doesn't like this. So what I mostly he having a don't list. He doesn't have a do list. I had one more client. This fellow broke the head of the school teacher or something like that, and the teacher rusticated, and that no classmate or head odachna, and he has been given warning. That girl, that teacher came to me and she gave the TC certificate in front of me. Both boy and mother were there. Boy is a single mother. So the mother cried, "Sir, what is this? They are doing like this. You have been warned many times." Teacher Peter. Then I told, "What should I do, sir? I'm a single lady. I left the father because he had a bad habit." Then I told, at the time I was beginning my career, I told, I have one psychological test. If he can afford that, I can tell. I told her, why don't you put him in some hobby he likes? Any
Okay.
hobby he likes. He told, I don't know what is there. I am ready to spend money, but I don't know the hobby. Then I told, I have a psychological test. Okay, if you are interested, I'll do. So he told, no problem. Money is not a problem for me, sir. But you have to wait for some 1 week, right? And afterward, 70 pages report came. I was going through one by one. You can go to this area, you can go to this area, you can go to this area. When I told you can go to dancing, judo, when I told dancing, that fellow jumped up. Then, so, sir, I'm telling mummy, sir, mummy is not allowing me to dance. Mother told me, sir, this fellow is a crazy guy, sir. Sometimes Japanese down, that down, this down. What you call crazy, I call it talent, madam. நீங்க எதை கிரேசின்னு சொல்லுங்க, அது எனக்கு டேலண்ட்மா. இன்வெஸ்ட் இன் ஹிம், நோ அதர் கோ. உங்களுக்கு anyhow you will go tomorrow to office. Tomorrow if you pick up a fight, he'll be in police station and you cannot afford for that. Yes. Then what happened? Then this fellow, he left my clinic in Virgambakam around 5 o'clock. Mother went to office. Between 5 and 9, this fellow went to 3 dance schools in Vadapalni, made a list of school. Night mother vandone panatha vaangitaan. See, look at the interest of the boy. And what happened after 3 days, weeks, this next story mother is telling is, sir, this boy next day he's very busy dancing and all those things. After 3 days, he told, my friends are coming, you make upma for my friend. She made upma. Then upma demand was going ahead. He told, every time I cannot do upma da on a kind day, I have to go to office. 2 friends, okay, 9 friends, what can I afford? Then now what is happening? This fellow is preparing upma early in the morning. He's preparing upma for his friend, preparing for mother, and keeping everything neat so that the friends will come. See what happened? The boy was about to break the head there. What is he doing now? I have saved them. Because many psychologists are required in the society to save such people. School doesn't have a psychologist. Mothers are not worried about that. They do not know. Teachers ke area, the teachers, what type of teachers are there? Most of the schools are all, I need not tell them. I was addressing a school. They are all, they're very least paid. And many of the B.Tech people.
Very robotic, sir, nowadays. Very robotic.
So that is where the knowledge of psychology has gone very high. Only thing is you have to make use of the professional help wherever possible. If you still think I know everything with a syndrome, I can. Most of the job mentality is like that. Why I know from Google, I know my friend, I know from that fellow. Why I should go to professional? By that they postpone. They come at the end. Sometimes we cannot even help them out. I know mentality romba irukku. Particularly the employee category, I know everything. But they read the book that I can do that.
Sir, that is the problem. Yeah, that's a problem. Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We had a wonderful session.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
parenting பத்தியும் சொல்லிருக்கீங்க நீங்க. Wonderful session we had. And people who are watching this show and who will watch this show after we podcast it, please do consult Sir Dr. P T Sundaram for any issues relating to mentoring of marriage, or even if there are parental issues also, Sir would be a great help. You can contact him through his. I'll link all his detail in the description box of this live. You can just go and see the details. All the website, phone numbers, and other details I will put in the description. Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you very much for the homework you have done. Thank you for accepting me immediately after request. And I want to
Thank
be
you.
a part of my mission. I do not know directly, indirectly, because I am looking for some psychologists to become a trainers, because a lot
Okay.
of people are, I cannot do this mission alone. And I
Very,
am not going to add a gent, I am going to add a mother only, because I have seen mothers only producing the results.
very true, sir. Very true, sir.
That is the reason. So you can help me, you can refer your friends.
Sure,
If you are
sir.
interested in taking this mantle to the next generation, I want not only I want to reach the mass, I have to need some trainers who can multiply this movement. Thank you very much
Sure.
for giving this
Thank
opportunity.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir. Thank you. Bye bye, sir.
Bye bye. Thank you.